They say a legacy is built with steel and concrete. But for Larry Gibbs, it began with something deeper: discipline, curiosity, and the determination to build a life on his own term. Born on July 4th to Robert and Rita Gibbs, Larry's story begins on Independence Day. Fittingly, independence would become one of the defining forces of his life. At Yesu and later at LSU, he learned that talent alone was never enough. Progress required effort, discipline, and a willingness to master the hard things. Larry once noted with characteristic humor,
"But I had one A, trigonometry."
The late 60s and early 70s was a time of shift and change. But for Larry, it was a time of focus. Civil engineer degree in 1969. He made a choice that revealed the kind of builder he meant to become. Instead of chasing the biggest paycheck, he chose experience, accepting less pay in exchange for the kind of technical education that could not be learned in a classroom. What looked like sacrifice was really preparation. He was building the foundation for something of his own. That ambition was rooted in more than business. Larry was an independent thinker, always searching for answers, always pushing for freedom in the fullest sense. In his writings, he reflected that he entered the construction business not only for financial independence, but for total freedom and independence. On his 29th birthday, July 4th, 1976, while the nation celebrated its bicentennial, Lawrence C. Gibbs cashed a $3,000 bonus check and incorporated Gibbs Construction. It was a modest beginning, but the idea behind it was anything but small. In its first year, the company generated nearly $1 million in revenue. A serious foundation had been laid. In those early years, Larry wasn't just building structures, he was building a reputation. From airport work to the World's Fair, the Gibbs name began to stand for technical skill, reliability, and grit. But then came the crash. The 1980s oil and real estate collapse devastated the local economy, and for many businesses, survival was no longer guaranteed. Larry did not wait for conditions to improve. He pivoted, pursued opportunities in Florida, and kept the company alive through judgment, persistence, and hard work. That resilience helped Gibbs Construction become part of the modern recovery story of New Orleans. After Katrina, when the city needed visible signs of renewal, Gibbs Construction helped restore the Superdome's iconic roof and later played a major role in the North Terminal at Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport. These were not simply construction projects. They were part of rebuilding the city's confidence. And Larry Gibbs was never only building structures. He was also a man who thought deeply about work, responsibility, family, and purpose. In his writings, collected in Simple Living and High Thinking, Larry revealed another side of himself, not just the contractor or businessman, but the thinker. From his writings, it is clear that Larry is a man of passion, deeply and dearly, and a man of family in so many ways, as is especially felt in the book An Open Letter to His Children, where he offers profound philosophical and real advice to inspire the continuation of good morals and intellectual growth. He wrote, "I have learned that the most enduring thing we build are not made of steel and concrete, but of the values we leave behind." After 43 years at the helm, and after running 5 New York City marathons, after turning a $3,000 investment into jobs and civic institutions, on July 4th, 2019, Independence Day, Larry C. Gibbs passed leadership of the company to his daughter, Lauren. It was the continuation of a legacy built on trust, continuity, and family. Larry Gibbs can be described many ways: master builder, deep thinker, businessman, contributor. But perhaps the fullest description is this: he built well. He built a company. He helped build a city. And together with his wife Marion, he helped build a family whose strength may be the most lasting legacy of all. In his book, Larry presents a series of profound, introspective questions about the meaning of life, which lays the foundation for this ultimate measure of success. He asked, "Did we leave the world a little bit better than when we arrived?"